Saturday morning, and we're pulling out this brisket that we've been smoking now for 2 full weeks. So it's, when we open up that bag, what we'll effectively have is corned beef. I'll show you the pickling spice that we put together. It's got cinnamon, it's got bay leaf, it's got mustard seed, it's got juniper berries, it's got mace, it's got all kinds of good stuff in there, and it smells absolutely amazing. I found that going to Winco and buying the ingredients separately was a lot better value than buying pre-made pickling spice, and frankly I suspect the quality is probably a bit better. So we've taken it out of the brine there. You can see it's got a touch of red to it. That's from the curing salts. And we've scrubbed it down, had little bits of clove and stuff kind of embedded in it just from sitting with it for so long. That's the pickling spice left over. Obviously we wouldn't reuse that, I'm just showing it here. So we'll sit for an hour, cut some of the saltiness, and give us time to get our smoker ready. As you can see, we've taken it out of the soak, dried it off thoroughly. Normally we'd rub it with a little bit of olive oil, maybe. We've got some spices, but instead I think I'm going to rub it with some mustard since I don't have powdered mustard. I have a little bit of pepper, touch of garlic, touch of ginger, and some coriander. So I'll get that rubbed up and we'll show you what it looks like. So we've just thrown it in our little chimney of charcoal. We've got a little donut there. I've thrown in a little bit of apple wood, a touch of mesquite, basically whatever I had on hand. We should be ready to go in just a little bit. As you can see, we've got the mustard on there, a little bit of a rub. We went kind of light on it. It should have lots of flavor inside. Just got the smoker going here, and of course, just as we did, it started trickling. So the good news is we're on wheels. Even though it's a little bit dangerous, we may be able to move this undercover if we need to. So things don't always go as you plan. We're getting lots of hail, as you can see. I gotta wheel this guy under some cover. So we're now in the garage. Thanks to the handy little wheels, I'm telling you, the hail was stinging my head the whole time. It's coming down, as you can see. Anyway, we're smoking, and we didn't lose too much temperature, but we got to get it back up, particularly because we don't have a bunch of time. Anyway, we'll figure out what to do with the smoke as it rises into the garage in just a bit here. As you can see, we've got the side open here. We're trying to let some air get in and get the fire going. It's really struggled to keep up to temperature with the rain and the cold and the hail. We dropped to 200. Now it's a little bit lower still because I got the side off. We're gonna get some extra fuel and some extra oxygen and see how it goes. Joseph and I are checking on the meat, right, bud? Are we gonna have some delicious pastrami in there?
Yes.
I hope so. You can also see that the rain's kind of coming down again a little bit. And sure cloudy up there. And what else, Joseph? It's 250. So we've been able to keep it at 250 since we kicked the coals around a bit. That's it. Might not be up to temperature, but we'll have to pull it off and put it in the oven in some tin foil. We've got about an hour left is all. Well, we kind of skipped forward a bit. I had to hurry and pull it off and serve it up. This is what remains after our dinner guests have gone. So homemade pastrami, not bad. It's got that nice red, bright red appearance. I assure you it's cooked all the way through. A total of 12 hours cook time if you include the slow braising or finishing I did in the oven with a touch of liquid because I didn't have the smoker still going at that time. So anyway, check the consistency here. It's Nice and tender, just about right, kind of falling apart. Just a little bit of a tug. Just how it ought to be. Anyway, pretty happy with it. Thanks for checking in.